Hello and welcome to the Indian Beat. Today is Friday, October 30th, Halloween Eve. Back on this day in history, in 1866, the Jesse James gang robs a bank in Missouri of $2,000. That's equal to $33,000 in today's money. P.T. Barnum's circus show, The Greatest Show on Earth, makes its debut in 1873 in New York City. In 1938, actor Orson Welles creates a panic across the nation with his radio broadcast adaptation of the H.G. Wells novel, The War of the Worlds, about a Martian alien invasion. The broadcast was in the style of an ongoing news event, and many people turned in late and missed the opening disclaimer and thought it was a live broadcast of an actual alien invasion. The first U.S. warship, the destroyer U.S.S. Reuben James, is sunk of an Iceland by German U-boat about a month before the attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941. Jane Pauley from Indiana's Warren Central High School, an Indiana University graduate, is named co-host of the Today Show in 1976. The world's largest milkshake was created at Smith Dairy in Orrville, Ohio in 1989. It was 1,575 gallons. At U.S. judges blocks President Trump's ban on transgender people in the military in 2017. All this happened on this day in history, October 30th.
Science.
Good morning or good afternoon, all those people out there watching Freaky Fridays one more time. Mr. Lynch here with the 6th grade. We are going to give a big old shout out to some people up at the high school office. We haven't talked to them for a long time. All the administrators and secretary staff up there, you know, we appreciate all that you guys do. So, hey, this one's for you guys. How about that? We are going to talk about physical changes. And the physical change we're going to do is something very easy. You can do this at home. It's not dangerous. No glasses, goggles needed of any kind. We're going to make a bubble to start with. You can take some dish soap. We'll just put a little dish soap down in this little lid here like this. I'll take a plastic tube. We'll put it down into the dish soap and make a bubble. Let's do another one. See how easy it is to make a bubble? Try to catch one and simple, not hard at all. Just make a bubble. We have dish soap at the end of a tube. There's a big one, right? You guys have all played with bubbles before. Here's what I want to do. We're going to make a physical change. I'm going to take the same tube, except this time I'm going to put a little cloth over it. That's all it is, just a little bit of material. We'll capture it with a little ring so it doesn't go anywhere. So now I have the same tube except I've got a cloth over the end of it. I'm going to drop a little bit of dish soap down in the center of this thing, swirl it around, maybe even add a little dish soap here. We're going to make another bubble, but is the bubble going to look the same or is it going to change? Remember, we had quite a bit of a physical change in the actual structure of what we're making the bubble with. I think you'll be a little intrigued as to what happens to the bubbles. Ready? Here we go. You made a tail of bubbles. Now, why didn't it just give me a nice little bubble like this? We get one here. Because we added the cloth. And the cloth is actually allowing for bubbles to be made, but they're very, 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 very tiny. So if you add a little dish soap to your cloth and blow, you can make a string or tail of bubbles using a cloth on the end of the tube instead. So for a physical change, we had a bubble maker, the cloth was added, and we had a physical change in the type of bubbles being made too. Now you know a little bit more about the science of physical changes and making bubbles in a different manner. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. You guys have a great day.